Welcome to the video lecture series for job role Hand Embroiderer Class 9. In this video, we will cover important tips for good embroidery work, which is part 2 of session 1 of unit 3 titled Embroidery Defects and Finishing. First, before starting embroidery work, wash your hands with soap and clean them dry to protect the fabric from dust and dirt. Secondly, fit the fabric in the frame or hoop tightly without wrinkles or pleats. Wrap a ribbon around the inner frame to make it hold the fabric firmly. Third, the thread should not be either very long or very short. Longer threads are likely to coil and spoil the work. Fourth, start and end the embroidery by hiding the thread ends inside the work. Hold the ends under the fabric with the other hand. Fifth, the finished embroidery work should be neat and even on the wrong side as well as the right side. Sixth, balance, gentleness and evenness in the forces applied while pulling the threads is very important. Cut the threads with clippers. Seventh, avoid applying too much pressure on the fabric, otherwise it may become loose. Eighth, use appropriate backing material to give the embroidery durability. Ninth, also store the tools and supplies in a handy box. 10th, wrap the leftover thread around cardboard pieces for easy reuse. 11th, protect the ring and frame also from dust and dirt by cleaning and storing them in a plastic cover after every use. 12th, avoid using very hot iron on embroidered areas and also do not expose them to too much sunlight to avoid fading or getting damaged. Keep the zari and zardozi items away from perfumes and sprays to avoid discoloration. 13th, always use fast colored thread to avoid leaking of dyes. 14th, do the embroidery in daylight and never stop practicing. Practice makes you an expert. 15th, always use the right type and size of needle. Chenille is a sharp pointed needle with a thin and long eye, and it is suitable for stem stitches, lazy daisy stitches, straight stitches, mirror work, etc. Then crewel needle is a sharp pointed needle with a round eye. It is used for French knot, bullion knot, etc. The round eye makes it easy to slip in the yarn. Then tapestry needles are blunt at their point or tip. They are used for cross stitch, open work embroidery, wool embroidery, etc. The blunt tip prevents the needle from damaging the fabrics. I am sure these tips will help you in becoming a better embroiderer. Then there are precautionary measures to be followed while doing embroidery. First, use of thimble. Thimble is a lightweight and small hard-pitted cup worn on the finger or thumb for its safety and precaution. It is useful while hand sewing not only to protect the fingers but also to direct the needle through the fabric. These are made of metal, rubber as well as plastic. There are two main types of thimbles. Open-ended thimble, which are used mainly by the tailors, and close-ended thimble, also called dressmaker thimble. Then use of first aid kit. Now, embroidery tools and materials are such that an embroiderer may get injured mainly on fingers. It is important to keep a first aid kit at the embroidery workplace so that the injured person can be treated quickly before the person can get proper treatment from the doctor or at the hospital. All first aid kits should have the basic items used to take care of small injuries immediately, such as sterile dressing to stop bleeding, cleansing agent or soap, an antibiotic or disinfectant, anti-allergic medicines and antibiotic ointment to prevent infection, ointments for burns and wounds, adhesive bandages of different sizes, then non-stick sterile pads, eye drops to wash the eyes or as a general decontaminant, thermometer, ice pack and hot water bags, painkiller, antipyretic tablets, cotton packet and crepe bandages of different sizes. Then use of good lighting and magnifying glass is also very important. Good light access is essential for embroidery workers. Good lighting minimizes eye strain and it helps the embroiderer to see the embroidery details properly. Many electronic and other shops in the local market provide a range of good lighting options. If the embroiderer does not have the facility of good light, he or she may work in a natural or well-lit place. The use of a magnifier is of great help for the embroiderer while doing intricate needlework without giving stress to the eyes. Extremely fine embroidery having intricate and very small motifs can be worked out better using a magnifier. Then there are other tips for hand embroiderer. First, hand care is the most significant aspect for a hand embroiderer. Different type of needles may harm the hands while doing needlework. Hence, the embroiderer should be very careful towards the healing of wounds in the fingers. They should also apply suitable cream or oil on their hands for necessary care and prevent them from getting very dry. Hand gloves should also be used. Secondly, embroiderer's workplace should have fire extinguishers to prevent damage or loss in case of emergencies. Third, the work environment should be dust-free and with proper ventilation. Fourth, the workplace should be free from insects and bugs. Fifth, use face or nose masks during allergies and infections. Make use of head coverings for hair fall. Sixth, maintaining correct posture, which is straight back, is very important while doing embroidery to avoid back pain. Seventh, hand embroiderers can consult experts for the correct body posture while at their workplace. That's all for this video. In the next video, we will cover session 2 of Unit 3, Finishing and Costing of Embroidered Products. Till then, enjoy watching and keep learning.